Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? Where have I been? Where have you been? That joke's getting old, but it is highly applicable. Okay, admittedly, I haven't been on air in a little bit. But I'm back, and I've got a brand new 4K camera. Check out the resolution on that puppy. It's pretty awesome. So, new camera. And what else? A whole bunch of products coming up for review. And, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I just did a promo for Rift City. If you're not familiar with Joe over at Rift City, I'll put a link down in the description. He's doing like a pedal madness thing. Go check that out. What else is going on? I wrote up a whole bunch of stuff I got coming up. With the new 4K camera, I'm finally going to dig out. When I first started the channel, I actually made... And I probably have footage of my kids super little riding on it, because for the longest time it was just a kiddie ride in the basement. But you see the pipes right here behind me? These white pipes? Those are PVC pipes. And for a while they were a lot longer. But they were too hard to keep down here, and I cut them all in half and put them over here. That's a riding track for a dolly I created in 2009, November of 2009, if I remember correctly, right before I really started the channel. I wanted to do some dolly shots. I had like all this stuff I was going to do in YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And you know how that goes. So, but I still have the dolly. In fact, I used I'll have to do a video just showing you the dolly. I bought roller skates, kiddie roller skates. And I poached the wheels off of those, and I got an aluminum strip, and I got the wheels just at this 45-degree angle by getting a 90-degree aluminum shank from Home Depot, and I was able to turn that into a little dolly system. And then to make the dolly stable, what you do is you put weights on the top of it, and that makes it nice and heavy. Otherwise, it's too jerky, right? It's too light. And I put hooks on the top of the board so I could use bungee cords to tie the tripod down so that when you moved it, it didn't fall over. Trust me, there's a lot of trial and error when I first put this thing together. But it's been sitting in the corner. I never have taken it out in the friggin'... It's like over 6 years now, right? 7 years we're getting on. It's been a while. So I'll break that out because now I have the new camera, and I tried to use it a little bit with the other Canon camera, but the picture just went to mush, and this probably will too. These cameras, you to really get good panning, you've got to pan at a really high frame rate, and then bring that pan in at half the frame rate. So you shoot it like 60p, bring it in at 30 frames per second, 30p. And it will look nice and smooth, That's really the way to do it, but I don't have that luxury, because this camera, I think, maxes out 4K at 30p, and I don't even think it does like a 120. I think it maxes out at 60p for even all other formats. I think 60 progressive is its fastest frame rate. So, not a lot of options with the camera. But I didn't buy it for frame rate. I didn't buy it as a slow-mo cam. I bought it for resolution and for better color and better sound and better everything. And I think it does that exceedingly well. So I'm super stoked with the camera quality. The other cool thing is that because the Micro Four Thirds mount shares a common mount with some pretty good cinema type cameras, you can get some pretty decent all-manual cinema lenses that are like 1.5 apertures, super wide glass, fixed, prime lenses. But damn, they're sharp as hell. They're the coatings all match each other, and so you get the consistent color when you change focal length, and those are on my short list. I want some of those cinema lenses. They look so cool. Coming up for products, of course, the Viper Pro 100, and it's finally going to get the 4K treatment. So, it took a while, but we got there. And then next up is the bias head. The Viper Pro is probably going to be a little while before it comes out because it's an extremely deep product. It does so much, and you got to do it justice. It's going to take a few videos to do it, but even just like an overview will take a while because it has so many amps. It has so much stuff. Really, a deep product. Next up, bias head. That's going to be a relatively soon because I got to send that head back. And again, that's a deep product too. Lots of options. The quick ones are going to be like the Gibson SG Future that my buddy left over here. I'll do a quick video on that. And the Kramer Pacer Imperial too. I get the Shaman 2. I can't wait to do a video on that. That is a killer. I like that much better than the Shaman, if I'm being honest. I just like the voicing of it better than the Shaman. So the Shaman 2 is a killer amp. Can't wait to do that. And the same with Fuego X. I like the Fuego X so much better than the Fuego. Again, I just like the voicing on it better than that first round. I think I'm going to finally do a video on the Mutron Wah, and I've got some Mies headphones I just got in. Some people don't like that I wear the big headphones. Sorry, but it isolates my guitar from me, as well as I get to hear it, and I get the feedback and knowing whether or not my mic is on, and a whole bunch of crap. So I tend to wear the headphones, but I suppose I could switch to the in-ears, and that's a partial solution. It's a compromise. We'll see. We'll see if I like the in-ears. And we'll go from there. But I got to tell you, they certainly look amazing. And then we got to open them up and try them out. So I'll do a video on the headphones. I got a couple of vlogs in the works. I've already shot some footage for it. I am completely redoing the Kramer, and I recently bought a bunch of parts for it. So I'm going to leave the stock neck pickup in it, but I've changed the bridge pickup, which had an EMG that the guy just threw in there with a 500K pot. I mean, clearly he had no idea what he was doing. I think that one is going to be really up on the list soon. And then a studio tour. And I'm also going to do updated PC video, and I'm going to do some more tech stuff. So I got a bunch on the plate coming up. And I hope you will join me. So there you have it. All right, dudes. I'm going to wrap this video up and say thanks for stopping by. And as always, rock on.